To a woman who has immensely impacted my life and groomed me into the young lady I am today. To a woman who is the epitome of a pretty, classy, educated African American, strong, hard worker. To my mother, LaShawn Dixon, the needle in a haystack. Since a little girl, my mother has inspired me and supported me through everything I've done. She has been the main role model throughout my life. She has been my shoulder to cry on, biggest fan, and worst critic. Someday, I hope to be just like her, to have the strength, unconditional love, and willingness to forgive anyone that does her wrong. My mother's strength is untouchable. No matter how hard the problem or how large the obstacle may be, she always finds a way to overcome it. Growing up, my grandparents could not afford all of the expenses for my mother's endeavors. My mother worked a full-time job while enrolled in a university and working towards her degree in becoming an educator. She relied heavily on God and her family to push her through and motivate her to the finish line. During this time, she also joined our beloved sorority, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Later in life, after having 5 kids, my mother enrolled in a master's degree program and completed it while working a full-time job and being a full-time mother. The love that a mother has for a daughter is something that cannot be described, but only shown. My role model has given her blood, sweat, and time up to ensure that I become better than what she once was. For example, when I was a child, I was diagnosed with asthma. The late nights of her holding me and giving me medicine are a true example of how her love can never be described. There are not enough words to explain this phenomenal woman. My mother is more than a provider, but an understanding being who wants to steer her children in the right path. The mistakes I have made in the past are just constant reminders to my mother that I have grown. When a mother forgives a child, she hopes that they will learn from their faults and progress. The speeches she gave me after every slip-up have stuck with me and are the reason that I am such an intelligent woman. A copious amount of time, she could have given up on me and let me figure out the struggles of life alone, but her willingness to forgive and accept me have never led me astray. My mother is one of a kind. She is a blessing sent by God himself. The characteristics that my mother shows, including strength, unconditional love, and forgiveness, are what I wish to possess and display to my children one day. To a woman who has never left my side, to a woman who breaks all barriers and exceeds all limits, to my mother, LaShawn Dixon, I love and appreciate you.